It's getting fun now. Round 2 of the playoffs in Alabama. This is 1st and 10. Rob Lee Hockey, and look who's back from a week off. It's Mr. Joe Elam.
Yeah, I got married last week. The original plan was to run off to a deserted island and never come back. That plan didn't work out.
You got married? I thought you were just in jail again.
That would have been the 3rd time.
All right, let's jump right into it. Maybe the most intriguing matchup of the night, McGillToolen and Murphy at Loud People Stadium. Of course, these guys played the final week of the regular season, and McGill suffered its only loss of the season. Let's go to the highlights of this one. This has been a shootout just like the first time, and it's coming down to the wire, folks. We'll update you on the score in a minute. Let's go to some first half highlights. McGill strikes first. Trey Roberts on the pitch. Plows in from 5 yards at 7-0 Jackets. Second quarter, Murphy answers. TJ made the strike to Torian Williams, 7 yards. We're tied at 7. It was back and forth. Jackets, Jason Smith to the air. It's Mr. Roberts again. Watch this cutback. Nice. He leaves the Panthers in his wake, 24 yards. It's 14-7 McGill then after a Murphy turnover. Roberts to Carl Lee, a quick strike. 21-7, thinking maybe McGill's going to pull away here, but Murphy comes right back. It's May before the half. On the keeper, dives in, 21-14. It was 28-14 at the half. Let's update you on this one. They are in the final seconds. McGillToolen clinging to a lead, 31-28. We'll show you some second half highlights and have some reaction from this one coming up a little later in the show.
Quite the battle going on there. Classic matchup of offense against defense in Fairhope. The Pirates rolling up more points than any other 6A school in the state, hosting a Blunt team giving up just 15 points a game. Pirates coming off a thrilling 1-point win over Auburn last week. And if playoffs weren't enough, check this out. Some family duels going on. Blunt assistant coach Chris Samuels, former NFL and Tide player, and there's his nephew, Kyron Samuels of Fairhope on the other side. Let's get to the action. Not a good start for Blunt. Brian Bell with the interception on the first drive of the game, and Fairhope would capitalize on that later. Tanner Martin takes it in from 5 yards out. Pirates up 7-0. Blunt would come right back though. Demetrius Vaughn makes it 6-7. Blunt now down 1. Leopards driving again. Janowski Davis showing off some awesome moves here. Oh, what a cutback. However, Leopards on this drive fumbled at the 4-yard line, and that really changed the momentum hugely. After that point, Tanner Martin made it 14-6. Then it was Nate Andrews in the second quarter, making it 21-6 at the half. Fairhope. So Fairhope in a strong lead at half. And right now it is still 21-6. We are in the third quarter. Winner takes on the winner of the Daphne-Prattville game in this one. Trojans in Prattville. We'll have highlights a little later in the show, but Prattville comes out on top 13-3, so Daphne goes home.
Yeah, so there will be no repeat for the Trojans. The 6A champs go out in the second round. Well, they say defense wins championships, Joe. And if that's the case, boy, you're not going to be able to count out Vigor in these playoffs.
No doubt. The Wolves give up less than 7 points per game and have racked up 5 shutouts this season. That said, they'd be without their stud defensive end, Darius Philon, out for the season.
Looking for some Tiger meat tonight against an undefeated Greenville team. And boy, it was all Vigor. Marlon Moore hits Rodney Stafford all alone. He goes 60 yards for the touchdown. Vigor up 7-3 and just getting started.
Next drive. Moore and Stanford again. Stafford jumps over the Greenville defender, breaks a tackle down the sideline, 50-yard gain.
A couple plays later, it's Mr. Moore again, runs it in for their second touchdown, 14-3 Vigor.
Second quarter action, Devin Adams gets in on the scoring. He finishes off this long drive with a 15-yard run. They miss the point after 23.
Didn't really matter. It's Moore again on the keeper, 26-3. Just struggles into the end zone. He's in there. 26-3 at the half. It was 40-3, and then just kind of put the third, fourth stringers, guys like Joe and I were playing in this one. 48-17. The Wolves advance, and wow, they gave up 17 points, but they put up 48. So
I was a second stringer.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
my bad. Up next for Vigor, of course, the winner between Spanish Fort and Valley. The Toros, of course, defending 5A state champs, have never lost a second-round game. This one up on the hill in Spanish Fort Valley, coached by former McGill coach Mike Dean on a cold and chill. Now they're sporting the Spanish Fort gear. Here we go in the first half. Spanish Fort up 3-0. Valley, oh, that's not going to work out. Intercepted by Spanish Fort. They were dominating on defense tonight. Second quarter, Spanish Fort's Joel Poe at quarterback. Looking for Devontae Patrick. Big night for Patrick. 10-0 Toros at this point. So Valley's going to try again, and he's looking again to the air. And pretty good hit there by the Toros defense. They were not allowing anything, putting up a donut tonight. Then Poe hits Dion Johnson this time. He's streaking into the end zone. 17-0 Toros, and Spanish Fort goes on to win 31-14. Do not forget about the defending 5A state champs. Remember, they lost 19 starters, Joe, but look at that, 9-3 and moving on.
Talking about some more 5A football, 4th-ranked St. Paul's on the road, and they win it 31-0. The winner, which is St. Paul's, they'll take on top-ranked Hueytown.
Still to come on 1st and 10. Bayside with a tough test in round 2. Can the Admirals continue their magical run against a top 5 team? And top-ranked Jackson, its eyes on Tuscaloosa in the Super 6, trying to take another step in that direction tonight.